Hey guys, today I'm doing another bracket tournament where I've got 6 of my favorite games here, and I'm going to be battling them in a March Madness style bracket. I've done this before. If you hear a fan, it's because it's so hot where I am right now, and I am sweating. So I would like to keep this fan going on the whole video while I am here. But yeah, 6 games, so let's get into it. So I'm going to roll this die. It has all 6 games. We're going to go back to randomness. Okay, so we've got Clover right here versus Werewords right here. First match we have Clover versus Werewords. Okay, so looking at these are both really good games. So Werewords is a social deduction word game where you are trying to figure out the word, but also trying to figure out what role each person is based on how good they do in it. And Clover is basically you're going to have cards you place on there that tell you different things or that give you your keywords. So maybe like sheep and clothing. And then you write down something that connects both of those. So I could write down wool. And I write that down for all 4. I have to move the cards around, otherwise I'm just going to struggle, because some combinations are really hard. But, yeah, you do that and then you remove all 4 cards, keep your clues on there, and shuffle in 1 more. And now everyone is trying to figure out what connects to where. And this one is very fun. I will keep playing it. This one is hard, because these are 6 of my favorite games. If you remember, I made a 2-player games battle, which... honestly, I should have made it more fair. But yeah, 2 of my favorite games battling. This is going to be a rough one. So Werewords, I don't think I've had a single bad game. Or, it's super quick. Oh my gosh. Werewords is my go-to club's game. I have a board game club at my school. And this is their go-to game to play. This is my go-to game to play with other people, though. Oh, this is really rough. I think, honestly, if we're going in terms of more creative and more fun, because it's like, ooh, that's clever. I mean, I already gave it away. Clover wins this round, but Werewords, I'm so sorry to see you go this early. That's very sad. But yeah, Clover will win this match. Oh, whoops. Let's see our next matchup. Let me roll this die. We've got Dixit. Let me grab that one. It is right here. Versus, let's see what happens. Versus Sky Team. So I do want to note, I still very much enjoy, we'll get to that later, but here's the next matchup. Next matchup, you already heard it, Dixit versus Sky Team. Okay, so Sky Team, I remember this won my 2-player tournament, and it is really fun. So Sky Team, one of you is a pilot and one of you is the co-pilot. You're working together, but you can't communicate except for the first part where you make a plan. But you are trying to do these different steps. You're trying to clear the planes out of the way. You're trying to make sure at the end of the round your plane is dead on. So like this shows that the arrow is diagonal. You can't have it like that. It has to be straight up. You have to make sure that the dice are slower than the brakes at the end. There's many modules you can add. This is one of my favorite 2-player games. Yeah, it probably is the best 2-player game I've played so far. But yeah, it's really cool. Dixit Disney Edition. This is the Disney. Doesn't have to be Disney, just Dixit. This one just looks more appealing. I like how beautiful it is. Dixit is basically each player is going to have cards in their hand, and one person's going to choose a card from there and describe it however they want. And how they do that is they place it face down and say their clue. They want it to be not too vague and not too obvious because you're trying to get some people to guess it, but not everybody and not nobody. When you place your card down, everyone's going to choose a card that they think matches what you just said. And then you're going to shuffle those up and deal them out onto the board. And everyone's going to try and guess which one is yours. And based on how you did it, you might score points, you might not. You only score points if you get some people, but not everyone to guess it. So yeah, that's Dixit Disney, or just any Dixit. I found out there's a Dixit Odyssey, which I think you get 2 guesses. I don't know though. But that one's interesting. I've never played that one. So Sky Team versus Dixit. Okay, honestly, if we're looking at this, This one has a lot of creativity and the artwork is very nice. Sky Team has a lot of stuff going on though, like the modules. This one I will start playing solo actually. It works fine with one person, and that's how I'll play it, because people don't always want to play Sky Team with me. But Dixit, I will play this usually when I get to, because I just really enjoy it. I think the game isn't too long. Okay. I think if I was thinking of this, if I wanted to play a game right now, which one would I play, Sky Team or Dixit? I mean, I'd obviously choose Dixit because I can't play it as much, but, oh my gosh, yeah, this is a rough video. Okay. Dixit, Sky Team. I think, I've made up my mind. I've got to give it to Sky Team. It's number 33 on Board Game Geek at this moment for a reason, which today is Monday, May 4th, 2026. So yeah, as of today, it is 33rd on Board Game Geek. If I'm wrong, you could just tell me. But yeah, Sky Team's going to win this one, because I feel like they put more effort into it than Dixit. The artwork is still beautiful. They put a lot of effort into the artwork, but looking at the pricing of which one is probably going to be more fun and more bang for your buck, definitely Sky Team, because it feels like you're adding more. This one, it's really up to your interpretation, and you can have a bad game sometimes. Really depends on what you say and which card it is. Next matchup is Summer Camp versus MLEM. Now, something funny about this, these kind of feel not even close to similar, but they give off the same vibe for some reason. I mean, maybe because they're the same box. So, never mind. Okay, so Summer Camp, let's start with that one. Summer Camp, in this game, it is a deck builder where you're building your deck to be better each turn. And you are buying cards and moving your characters, trying to get the different badges by moving your characters as far as you want. There's bonuses on the board. You play cards to move them. And you're just trying to score the most points, and you are trying to get better cards. So yeah, your goal is just to score the most points. But I can't say I don't not like it, because I really enjoy the variety, because there's multiple decks in here. There's like cooking, there's outdoor, there's water sports, there's gaming, there's friendship, or games I meant. There's adventure, there's arts and crafts. There's some really fun packs in here that really change up the game. And the box side is, okay, I'm ignoring that, that's not part of it. But yeah, I really enjoy this one. It is a little long for what it is, though. It's kind of a long game. MLEM Space Agency. So this one, you are the first phase you're working together trying to get points, but you're scoring points individually, so you're trying to win by you're trying to have the most points at the end. There are different astronauts that do different things. Basically, you are all going to choose an astronaut to go on the rocket ship, and then you're going to roll these 6 dice right here, or you're going to roll your 6 dice. You roll them, and you have to use every... Let me try and say this better. So when you roll them, and there are specific die values on each, so like 8 needs a 1 and a 3. So if I roll 3 1s, I could either use that, or if I got like 1 3, I use that. But you have to use all of that one number if you do use it. And every die you use is removed unless you use an afterburner. Afterburners are sometimes on the board, or the mat. This isn't even a board, it's a mat. Or sometimes on the mat, and if you use them, you get the die back. There is so much there's some things you could add to this game. I haven't even attempted all of it yet. And it is fun, it's beautiful, I do enjoy it. And I feel like also this is kind of a long game. It might get tiring. These are both longer games, but they're still really fun. And this one's from Reiner Knizia, if you guys know that board game designer. I'm trying to think. This one's rough. Oh, also in Summer Camp you get your own base deck. So you start with cards. You start with a move 1 on each. And you have cards that let you buy things, because you can also buy things with the cards. So, honestly, I'm not good at describing MLEM. I'm so sorry for that. There's more you can add to this, but this one, oh, okay. I think it's Summer Camp. This one is beautiful, do not get me wrong. But I honestly think that summer camp is just, it's more my style. Ugh. But I love when you like play a push your luck and it... No. Summer camp wins. That's a rough one though. But yes, I really like the things they add in here. And the cool thing is, since there's so many movement cards, the game could end fast, or the game could end earlier, and you might want to play it again because you didn't get to those cool action cards. But that's also kind of a con, because when you don't get to the action cards, you don't get as much as the fun, because now you're just moving your character, and it's not really giving you fun bonuses to do better turns. But yeah, summer camp wins. Let's roll again, okay? Rolling. Fell off the table. Let me go get it. Okay, I got it. Okay, sorry about that. We've got summer camp. Let me pull that one out. We have it right here. Versus, let's see, Sky Team, which is right here. Second to last matchup, we have Summer Camp versus Sky Team. I already explained these games. Let's get to picking. Okay. Sky Team, is there anything else I want to say? Well, yeah, I already said it, but this adds more. Like, you can add special bonus cards that do things. You can add... there's multiple scenarios. There's multiple difficulties. This is... yeah, it adds the packs. This one is rough, because this one's a very, very good co-op game. This one's a very good deck builder. And a very good game where it feels like your turn is going to be amazing next time you do it. Which, honestly, I'm thinking about this, and oh my goodness, this is really rough. I don't want this one to win the whole thing, but it just might. This one's rough. So if I were to pull out a game right now, which one would I pull out? It would be Sky Team. Because this one's not more complicated than Sky Team. If anything, it's easier. But I feel like this one, I've drained it. Like, basically, I've played it so much that it's starting to feel kind of repetitive. I feel like there's only so many times where I can move a character and feel satisfied. So yeah, Sky Team will win this round. Goodbye, Summer Camp. You were my favorite for a while, but now you're gone. Final matchup to find out what is my favorite board game. We've got Sky Team versus So Clover. Okay, let's go. So, Sky Team, a very fun solo game. So Clover, better with more, because you've got more brain. Okay, I think honestly this is good with like, I guess 3 to 6. Yeah, but you've got a lot of brains with 6 players. Okay. So best co-op game. One of the best co-op games I played. One of the best. Oh, this is co-op too. Oh, Battle of the Co-ops. Okay. Oh, I really don't want that one to win, but it's probably going to. This is really tough. I mean, obviously, they're the finalists, so it's going to be tough. Let's see. I think this one has so much variability. Yeah, I don't want this one to win, but it just might. I think it's Sky Team, but I'm gonna think about it really. Yeah, if I'm looking at presentation, Sky Team definitely looks cooler. I'm sorry, guys. It won Best 2 Player, and it won. Wait a minute. I didn't even rank this game a 10 on Board Game Geek. How did it win? This is insane. I guess playing this solo made me enjoy it so much more. Because 2 players, it's really rough. But in solo, okay, I want to say, if you want to play Sky Team solo, I will legitimately teach you right now how it works. Yep, you get a bonus. Everything's the same except for these changes. So basically, when you start, so it says blue is going to start. So what you'll do is, since these will usually be a secret, instead you'll roll all 4 of the dice of the player that is that goes first. So you can see, once again, blue goes first. And then when you assign a die onto it, so let's say I play the 6 there, and activate that, move it, you get the idea. Then you will roll one of the other color's dice, and do that each time. So once I assign this, I'm like, oh, that's good. Then I would place one of these without rolling them again, unless you use your reroll token, which you might have. Then I could be like, oh, the 4, let me assign that, move this up anyways. So yeah, then you'd do that, and then you'd roll the next one. So yeah, basically, to summarize, when you're playing Sky Team solo, everything's the same except you roll all 4 of the player going first, and then once it's the next person's turn and you assign this, you get to roll one of the other teams. This alternates since it goes blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue. You get the idea. That is solo Sky Team.